Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dr. C3, and today we're going to be competing in the final week of the CPL Season 1. Dr. C3 versus Ash in the Cincinnati Sacreds here, of course. And this was what his current roster is. If you need to pause for a second to look at it, just to kind of, figure out and configure it, go for it. Otherwise, I'm going to drop and I'm going to predict what he's going to be bringing. And I see a lot of things that I wasn't expecting. Luckily, no Tornadus. There is a Tornadus. I'm bad. Sorry. My predictions, I think, is going to either be Tapu Koko, Tornadus. So with that being said, I think it is in my best interest to lead Greetings. Or he might he didn't even bring the Blastoise, which I am super surprised. Nor Ditto. Wow, I completely predicted this team wrong. He does bring the Metagross though, so leads on my end. If he brings Tapu Koko, Devontae's a good lead. He might have Grass Knot, but kudos to him if he brings Grass Knot. That's all I gotta say. I need to get up to the rocks, and I'm a little bit off focus. So let me make sure I update his team here. So he does bring the Metagross, didn't bring the Ditto, decides to bring the I already forget. Sorry, I'm a little bit on tilt. Didn't even bring the right Tapu Lele set. I had to bring a Terrain Extender instead of a, very hard-hitting Z Crystal. So we do see the Tapu Koko. We do know that was there. We did predict the Tapu Koko lead. If he decides to go Grass Knot, good plays on his end. He has to go, I don't even know what he has to really hurt us. Iron Head maybe, but we're defensive. I think it is in my best interest to get up rocks and get up out of here. If he decides to kill me, it's no big deal because we go into Excadrill, and this Excadrill was designed to break walls, not sweep at the end of the game. So, I thought this through. If he wants to stay in, if he goes for U-turn, I'm fine with that. I just go for Stealth Rocks. He probably is packing. He does have the Grass Knot. That's going to one-shot us. So good prep on his end. It's actually not going to one-shot us. Okay, so we get up our Stealth Rocks. Earthquake would have one-shot him, definitely. Wow, man, now wasted opportunity here. Alright, so what do we do now? We go into Shaman, and Shaman could force a switch. He probably has to U-turn if we go into Shaman. And I think that's the play. I don't think he can pack anything that'll really hurt Shaman, so let's just do that. And while we're doing that, let's update the layout here. We did see that he didn't bring the Blastoise, he didn't bring the Ditto, and he didn't bring the... Yeah, that's not going to do anything. If he's Brave Bird and he's mixed, we do see that he is the Timid Koko. So, if he's Brave Bird, then... Or Mirror Move, or whatever he wants to be. I don't think he has the Psychic EMZ. Let me take a look at his team. I know 100% of the time I click Earth Power. So he brings us... Okay, so we see his team there. Let me change some stuff around. Umbreon... So we see the Umbreon. I'll fix the layout here in a second. And we do see the Weezing over the Blastoise. Alright, and we do see the Zygarde instead of Infernape. Do I have enough time to edit the Zygarde? Yep. So instead of the Infernape, he decides to bring Zygarde. Alright. Zygarde. So he's Zygarde 50%, something to note here. I don't know why I'm editing, I gotta click my move. If he has, acrobatics or something, some kind of, coverage, I'm fine with that. I just go for the Earth Power, I know I can take the hit. He withdraws. Was he gonna go into Zygarde? Tornadus. So good predictions on his end, knowing that the Earth Power is gonna come. I probably should have done a little bit better there, but Tornadus, unless he's gonna hit us with a mean superpower, we are faster than it, and he already took Stealth Rock damage. We go right into Excadrill. I do not fear this thing at all. If he wants to superpower me on the switch, go for it. Excadrill is here. It's gonna actually start claiming pretty much souls at this point. Weezing's a little bit of a hazard, but we should be able to. We're Life Orb, we're Adamant, I believe. Are we Adamant? Yeah, we're Adamant Nature. We're meant to outspeed everything that is in Choice Scarf on his team. He goes for the U-turn, that's fine. Again, nothing really wants to take the hits. If he wants to go into Umbreon, I know Foul Play is not really going to do that much, and we're just going to start breaking. If he goes into Umbreon, I just Iron Head. Or if he goes into Zygarde might be able to live a hit, but it prevents him from setting up. So, see what he wants to do. Goes into Metagross. Metagross isn't taking a hit. Unless he's a bulky Metagross trying to set up his own rocks. So, I have everything on the layout set up. Alright, sorry. I'm going to slow the pace down. I'm going to stop talking so fast. And I'm just going to think about my plays here. So, Metagross is in. What is it going to do? It's going to either hit me with an Earthquake, or try and hit me with like a mean Bandit Volt Punch. So, let's go over to the Calcs real quick, and let's see if Excadrill can one-shot this Metagross. I'm Life Orb, I'm offensive, so if he's an all-out attacker, Earthquake's knocking it out. Even if he has max HP, I'm knocking it out. If he's max defense, he can't really do much to us with Earthquake. I'm going to double check that real quick. Yeah, he doesn't one-shot us with Earthquake, and we have a chance to still one-shot him with Earthquake. So, it is in our best interest here to just Earthquake. If he wants to predict that and try and stall out Sand turns, we are Smooth Rock. We're going to go for the Earthquake. Is that going to knock it out? Alright, it does knock it out. So, he might have been like really bulky invested, but I'm going to bring up the text document here. Notepad. Right over here. Excadrill knocks out Metagross with Earthquake. Sorry if the typing's a little bit annoying. My microphone has to be closer to the keyboard now because my mic stand kind of broke. So until then, typing might be a little off. I apologize. So Metagross is down on his team. Something to note. Weezing's going to come in now. What can Weezing take two? Weezing, I think Rock Slide's probably the best. Yeah, so he could have some fire coverage. What does Weezing get? Sorry, I know I'm looking up a lot of stuff. I was just like, ill prepared. So, if he's rocking the fire coverage, which he could get Fire Blast. So, let's say that he is rocking Will-O-Wisp or Fire Blast. 52 to 61 for Fire Blast. I don't really want to take that, and I don't really want to get burned. I think I just go into Tapu Lele, set up the terrain. This is a good chance for me to go into Tapu Lele, or I can go into Indy Jones. I could go into Indy Jones. That's a good set to kind of like stall this thing out a little bit, because I know the Will-O-Wisp is coming. I'm okay with getting burned with Tapu Lele because that means I can't get Toxic with Umbreon. So let's go right into Tapu Lele. I have to remember and remind myself that Zygarde is probably devastating Drake because he is Dragonium Z. That's what it is. So I'm starting to get back into it. There's the Will-O-Wisp. We called that. He's most likely going to switch into Umbreon to take the Psychic hit. I don't see why he wouldn't. I really wish I brought the Focus Blast. Or did I bring the Focus Blast on this set? Did I bring the Focus Blast on this set? I brought the Psyshock. So he can't, again, he has Sludge Bomb. What is that going to do to Tapu Lele? We'll go into, this is the wrong Tapu Lele set, by the way. I'm everywhere this game, but this is one of those crucial calcs that I probably shouldn't second guess. Alright. This is the terrain extender one. Import. Alright. Alright. Sorry about all of this. I can't keep apologizing more. Alright, so Moonblast is still going to do a decent amount to this Weezing. If he hits me with a Sludge Bomb, so be it. If Umbreon comes in, and let's say he's specially defensive, he's still getting two-shot by Moonblast. So I'm just going to go for the Psyshock. If he reads it, he reads it. He decided to stay in, so this is a gone Weezing here. So, Tapu Lele knocks out Weezing with Psyshock. So if he goes into Umbreon, that's best case scenario. If he goes into Tapu Koko, I'm in a bit of a trouble because he probably is packing the Iron Head. Goes into Umbreon, okay. Umbreon can't really do much to us. Foul Play is going to do about 30%, and if he's not special defensive, then Moonblast is still a 2-shot. So that's where my mind's going. And he doesn't have any priority. If he Wish Protects, then he can't win this stall out war. Actually, I can taunt him, knowing that he's not going to do much to us, and force the switch. Yeah, let's taunt. So we go for taunt. What does he want to do? He can't use Toxic. Okay, so he thought that we were going to switch after that. That's kind of weird. We are burned. Maybe he was expecting the Shaman to come in. I don't know. So our Sand runs out, which means Gigalith can switch back in at some point to set up the Sand for Death Water, which is great. And little does he know, he probably has to switch, but nothing on his team wants to take a Moonblast at this point. So I just go for Moonblast. He probably thought we were Specs or something, that's why he probably went Umbreon, force us out, go for a Toxic. And he is not specially defensive, he's physically defensive. Dark Pulse is going to come out, that's going to do about 30%. Yep. Oh, he gets a crit on it too, so that didn't do as much as I thought it would. Now, do we predict the switch? Let's see here. And go. Energy Ball doesn't hit much. There's no predicting. We click Moonblast. He's probably going to want to switch to preserve this thing. And Tapu Koko is a switch in. But again, he goes Tapu Koko, I go Gigalith, sack it off. Excadrill comes in, and it just puts in the work again. So we're going to click Moonblast. If he decides to sack this thing off, alright, so Tapu Lele is going to get a second kill. Tapu Lele knocks out Umbreon with Moonblast. Alright. Now this game is very important for playoff seeding. It is week 7, and if we win, we have a higher differential than Sheppity Ding Dang, and we remain in like one of the top 3 spots in playoff seeding, which is good to know. Goes Tornadus. Now, Tornadus outspeeds. It'll probably knock us out. Man, it's taking a lot of damage here. Let's see. We're at 53. We're at 53 out of 156? Or 176, my bad. So we're at 30%. If he's Tornadus, he can't go for anything priority. Do we just let him knock us out? We need this thing to switch into a Dragonium Z, and we need this thing for Gallade terrain supports now that Umbreon is gone. Sorry people, I'm trying to do a better job at clearing the layout here. Let's put up 6-3. Tornadus, I mean, man, if he goes for like a Heat Wave or something, he knocks us out. If he goes for... Let's... I think it's better to save this thing and go into Gigalith. Because he can't do any prankster shenanigans. That is something to note. He can't do any prankster shenanigans. So let's go into Devontae. Let's set up the Sand again. He wants to knock us out. He knocks us out. I'm fine with that. That means just Excadrill just comes in pretty much late games, except for, you know, Zygarde, of course. The Sandstream's going to be slowly chipping his team away. He goes for Sludge Wave. So he's packing the Sludge Wave. Good tech. Good tech. That's not going to do anything to us. If he doesn't have Superpower, we're living a few hits. Now, what do I go for here? I could go for the Rock Blast. I could just go for the Rock Blast. Yeah. That's the play. I really want to click Earthquake on the Switch. But I need Tornadus gone more than I need Tapu Koko gone at this point. Does that make sense? Yeah, it does make sense. I click Rock Blast. If he decides to save this thing, he saves this thing. Extra Sensory. Alright, that's probably going to knock us out. It doesn't knock us out. Wow, and that was a critical hit. Devontae, you legend. You legend. And we hit the Rock Blast here, so Gigalith is gonna get a kill. Or knocks out, I'm sorry. Knocks out Tornadus with Rock Blast. Now Zygarde comes in. This is a very crucial point. Very... What do I do here? Oh man. I can't let him set up. But then again, I can't let him Devastating Drake. If he gets a +1, Excadrill still outspeeds. If he gets a +2, Excadrill still outspeeds. Unless he's max speed, but man, that'd be a very weird set. How much is Gigalith doing to a Zygarde 50? So let's just say he's sub, right? Earthquake and Superpower is knocking out the sub. I want him to kill me here. Man, this is such a 50-50. Alright, I'm gonna Superpower. He goes for Earthquake. Okay, he just decides to knock me out. That's fine. I'm okay with that. He just decides to knock me out. I'm sorry, Tornadus is gone from the layout, by the way. So, that's his team left. Alright, the terrain ended. So Wendy comes back in, sets up the terrain, and It Be Like That comes in for the win. Shaman comes in. I don't think Excadrill knocks out this Zygarde. No, it doesn't. Not at the health that it's out. I need more chip. It's better to start sacking off than it is to... So we go into Wendy and we click Moonblast. If he's faster than me, he knocks us out. We go into Gallade for Scarf. That's the plan. Is there any reason why I click Psyshock? So Moonblast, yeah, Moonblast versus Psyshock. Yeah, Moonblast is definitely the play. He goes Tapu Koko. What is the... Is Tapu Fini? I think he's just his pivot set. Yeah, Moonblast is 100% the play both times. I lied. I think I lied. Why I gotta be doing that to people? Yeah, with the Psychic Terrain up, Moonblast is the preferred play. So, we're faster. We're not faster. That's alright. No big deal. No big deal. So, Wendy goes down. Wendy gets knocked by Zygarde, and Gigalith gets knocked by Zygarde. Alright. So good things to note there. We go into It Be Like That sometimes. And I can Ice Punch. And that should do the trick for Tapu Koko as well, because I don't think it's Scarf Koko. Ice Punch is going to do about enough. It's going to do about enough. And he's Earthquake instead of 1,000 Arrows. That's real weird, man. That's real weird. It's fine, though. Psycho Cut isn't going to do much in the Psychic Terrain. Not enough that I need to be worried about. What does Tapu Koko do? I was Smooth Rock, so I still have plenty of turns of Sand. Alright, so I got 17 seconds. Psycho Cut does a lot. Ice Punch does a lot. He's probably going to knock us out. We're going to trade 3 for 3, but I'm okay with that. I got to remember too. There's a live editing stuff with the layout. I'm sorry it's taking so well, but hopefully in playoffs I'm a little bit better with that. Maybe taking the time here, he doesn't think that we're faster, so I'm just going to Ice Punch. It's in my best interest. I don't think... He's probably going to knock us out with whatever hit he decides to go with. I'm fine with that. And we're going to see here if he's scarfed or not. He's not scarfed. It'd be like that sometimes. Hits him with the Ice Punch. He's exactly what I expected him to be. He's like speedy or max attack. And that doesn't knock us out. That's... Now, he knows we're scarfed. If he wants to switch in top of Coco here, that's probably his better play. But I just Ice Punch again. There's no reason why. Yeah. So we sack. He sacks it off. So Galloway gets the first knockout, I believe. Galloway knocks out Zygarde with Ice Punch. Alright, so he switches the terrain. That's probably why he did that. Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. I think we just hit this thing hard. Extra drill comes in. We know we outspeed. That should be game. Yeah. Because we can't set the terrain again. We go for... Let's see here. So he's not scarfed. That did a lot. Dazzling Gleam's going to come and knock us out. So... Kelly gets knocked by Dazzling Gleam. Tapu Coco. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot to handle. Wrong. So now we go into Greetings. We should be faster because of the sand. We're Smooth Rock. And we click Earthquake. And that should be the game. Seriously, good game, Jordan. That Zygarde play was a very tough one for me to make. I wasn't expecting you to be, Sludge Wave there. Or whatever you have in the poison coverage on that. That was good tech, and overall, we'll take a 3-0 victory against the Cincinnati Sacreds. If you guys enjoyed the YouTube video, please let me know I can't speak. I'm kind of like giddy right now. In the comment section below, please let me know what I could have done a little bit better in this match. And if you did like the video, make sure to subscribe. And as I do try to post, content, Battle League content like this twice a week, as well as other Pokemon Shining Hunting related stuff, Let's Plays. Who knows what you get with this channel. That being said, I'm going to head up out of here, and I hope you guys enjoyed Week 7 of the CPL, and I'll see you in playoffs.